Blob. Image will be coming to you as a blob. We need to pull the data first. We need to pull the data in the form of blob. Now, let us start the JSON string. This fetch the phone number. Fetch the phone number and display. Write a logic to fetch the phone number and display. This is the JSON string what I have. Write a logic to fetch the phone number and display. This is the JSON string what I have. Write the logic to fetch the phone number and display. So what is the first step you are going to do? System dot JSON parser JP equal to JSON dot create. Right. So what you are supposed to do? Write the loop. While JP dot next token not equal to next token is not equal to null. So where is my current cursor now? I told next token here cursor. If this is not equal to null, then I am checking if JP dot get text equal to now basically what it does, token close bracket token type start token name current value phone this is what we got. End of. When you got the JSON, JSON parser will break the data into this format. Now where is my cursor now? Cursor is here. If the jp.getText, what is the getText? Floor bracket. It is not equal to 4. Move the cursor. Not equal to 4. Move the cursor. So move the cursor until it finds this. My current cursor is referring to what? 4. Then what should I do? jp dot next token. When you say jp dot next token, yes. When if it is 4, move the cursor to the next position. Then get the value. jp dot get system dot debug. I hope you are good with this example. I hope you are good with this example. Okay.
Yes, Sathish.
Come again, Amma. The string is getText will give string only, no? It is already in the string. Why you are typecasting? The next one. Let us go to the next example. Next one. Fetch the age value and salary value from fetch the age value from JSON. Get the age value from this. First, create the name. First, create the name and token so that you understand what you are doing. First, create the name and token, then write the program. Token. Start out. Do this. Then how we are going to do it now? System dot JSON parser jp equal to JSON string. Then what I'm going to do? While jp dot next token not equal to, then what I want to get age. If jp dot get text equal to age. Equal to age. First cursor starts from here. Get text flower bracket not equal to age. Not equal to age. Not equal to age. So move still here. Now get text equal to age. Then what I was supposed to do? AP dot. Then it is in the form of integer. So integer age equal to integer of jp dot. Okay, get integer value. Now move the cursor to the next position. Read that value in the form of integer. Because the value is integer, get integer value. Because the value is integer, get the integer value. I hope you're good. Right, boss? Same story. Fetch date of birth. Fetch the date of birth from the JSON string. Fetch the date of birth from the JSON string. Write the logic to get the date of birth from the from the JSON string. Write a logic to fetch date of birth from the JSON string. Then how will you define it? First, what is the first line? System dot
It is jp.next token, right?
JS. Come again. Variable. Okay.
JS. Yeah.
Then what we are supposed to do? If dot get equal to date of jp dot get get date value. The next one, get the student details. Now, this is what I got. Now I'm giving get the student details from this. Get the student details. So how are you going to take same story? But only the difference here is here I have to give student. Then I told assume that already we have a student class. Student JP dot read value as student dot read the value as student dot read the value as student dot class. Read the value as student dot class. Am I clear with
So
it?
for this we should have a wrapper class called student, right?
Exactly. Yes, the existing class should be there. Either it's a class or
Okay.
a S object.
Okay. Got it.
Where is the single quote is ending, Sathish?
Was syntax given. Don't worry about the columns and columns.
No, I'm just checking.
The next example file, get the employee details. Get the employee first name. Get the employee first name. First get the employee, then from the employee you take first name. The employee is a wrapper class. Get the employee first name. From above, get the employee first name. Get the employee first name. So how you do that? Again the same old story where we are supposed to check if get text equal to employee get employee data. Employee jp dot read value as the value as employee class. Then we can give system dot debug read the value of employee name. Read the value of employee name. Read the value of employee name. Right, boss? Now the same program if status is success, then get student details. If status is false, if status is success, I give status field. If it is success, give me student details. If it is false, give me employee details. Your status can be success or failure. Your status can be success or fail. If status is success, then get the student details. If status is failure, get the employee details. The above examples are clear? Now do this. People need only good morning, good night messages. Simplified programs. If status is success, then get student details. If status is failed, then get employee details.
Hi, Satish, sorry to interrupt you. Where can I find this integration notes? I don't have the username and password for that, please. Can you please write it down?
Hi Satish,
So-
it should be capital T.
Come again, Amma.
Capital 1, 2, 3. Capital 1, 2, 3.
Is a 1, 2, 3 is a numerical value? No, there's no capital or small.
No. Capital 1, 2, 3 is password.
Capital 1, 2, 3. Okay. I meant to say. Thank you. Right. Let us go back to the next one. So how we are going to manage this now? Here we need to understand how to get the value of student or employee based on the value of status. Then right. Go with this y jp dot then we are going to take first if jp dot get text equal to success, then I told We can do while or while, just making a simple for you. Again, don't want to make additional concept. Then, so what I was going to do, if jp dot get text equal to, if it is success, write the loop till you get student. Then we are going to give jp dot, then read the value. So what is that value? Student std equal to jp dot read values. Right, Amma? Else, if it is else, what should I do? Now, so I made a small mistake here. Nobody has recognized it. We have to give if jp dot get okay. Let's get text equal to jp dot get the status. Once you get the status, if the status is success, do this. The status is not success. If status is not success, same thing. Till you find. Once you find student, I have to come out of the loop. Once you got the employee, come out of the loop. Right. So what I am doing here? This is what I am giving. If status equal to success, if status equal to success, if the status equal to success, then get the student. If status equal to employee, if status equal to employee, okay, status equal to success, get the student. Status equal to false or status equal to failed, get the employee. Status equal to success, then get the student. Status is not equal to success, get the employee. Come again.
Need to change that student to employee.jp.
Here, okay.
Second last line.
Right, Amma. The format is clear for everyone? It was clear for everyone? We got the status,
Yes.
verify the status. If the status equal to success, get the student. If status is not equal to success, get the employee. Is that was clear for everyone? Clear for yes?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, yes.
No instead of. Any query on this? Ask me at the end. Right. Now, right, everyone is good with this? Okay. Let us go back to the next one. Pardon me, Amma? Where is that? Text. It's success. Student. Now, the attribute, no. If this is student, the data will be student data. If it is employee, the data will be employee data. Okay. Okay. Let us go to the next one. I hope everyone has followed this. Right, Amma? Everyone is good with this example? Sure?
Yes, sir.
Right. Sometimes people can respond. Most are not only for eating biryani. Sometimes in the class you can
Yes.
respond. Right. Let us go back to the next one. Here we have, now I have string JSON. Then I have now if status is success, get me the student details. Well, get me the student details from this. From here, get me the student details. From here, get me the student details. From here, get me the student details. Now you ask your question. How will you insert the data into object? Answer, don't elaborate it. Right? How you just ask some question, will be pushing somewhere else. Question is, if you want to insert the data into table, how will you insert? Pardon me? Using Apex program, how will you insert the data into table? DML operation, right? That object is, if it is a custom object, how will you insert? Any object is DML only, no? Now what is your question now? How to insert the data instead of variable, how to insert the data into table? Now in the table, how will you insert? You write a DML operation. Now, right, rest of the people can go ahead, Emma. Now tell me, if I want to insert a data into customer object, how will you write a program? Tell me. Now if I want to insert the data into customer object, how will you insert? Will you directly insert? Or will you write? How will you write? What is the right format? First line or third line? Third line. Now what you are trying to say? Now you are trying to say
Should be array of students.
not that one. That rest of the people can continue your program. Now tell me, how will you insert? Right. You start somewhere, it takes, you jumble and land up nowhere. There's a problem. I will avoid your questions in the beginning, middle of the course. You ask me at the end. You start somewhere, whatever that comes to your mind, you'll mix up. Finally, what you asked, what you want will be different. That's the reason I ask you to ask the question at the end. This I'm telling you after observing so many times. Now, ask me anything at the end, okay? I'll answer your questions. Right, how do you read it? How do you read it? So, what is the format? While jp dot token not equal to, then what we are supposed to do? Students, if jp dot get text equal to student, then I was supposed to move, the cursor should be moved to the next position. Then I'll do list of students equal to list of student jp dot read value as list of student dot class. Right, Emma? Once you got the data, with the data, what you want to do? You want to insert the data, you want to update the data, you want to display, is your choice. It is giving the data. With the data, what you want to do? You want to insert, you want to display, you want to, send back the same data to somebody else. It's up to your choice. Now, this is how we read the data from JSON. This is the way in which we read the data from JSON. Okay. Yes, any other query, Emma? So, meanwhile, somebody has asked me, now, any data that is received from the third party will be string only. Any data that we receive from third party will be a string only. Either it is going to be XML string or JSON string. Now, in the Salesforce, if you want to upload a file, how do you upload the file? You will upload a CSV directly, or you will convert it into Blob and store it. In the Salesforce, let us say, yes, somebody has asked me a question. CSV file. Now, let us say I want to store the data. Some data. I'm not worried about what data is this. Some data is given. Now, if this data I want to send it, I'll put up here. Now, any data files or images are stored. This kind of file. You ask for image. Okay. This guy has asked me for CSV. Now, any document that you store, maybe image or maybe a file, maybe a CSV or doc, how internally they are stored? They are stored like a blob. How internally they are stored? They are stored like a blob. Any file that you take, they are internally stored like a blob. Now, I am trying to create. You remember the data type called blob, right? Only integer and string. JS dot write blob field JS dot write then string result equal to JS dot now you want to send any image or Word document or anything, the body of that document will be in the blob file first. Not only be anybody who want to send the large amount of data, the text files or images or anything, they have to convert in the form of blob and save it. They have to convert in the form of blob and send it. So there I may have one extra attribute which specifies type of content type. The document file also we have one attribute called content type. How the data is coming? What was this? Binary. So they are sending the data in the form of what? Binary data. They are sending the data in the form of binary. They are sending the data in the form of binary. Now you need to read the binary, create a document, store it like a CSV. Okay, convert the data whatever you want, and use it. Are you getting my point? While you are sending, they're sending in the form of what? Binary. While we receive also, will receive in the form of what? Binary. There will be one extra attribute here which will specify type of content. It's a binary only, but what is that MIM type? MIM type is image, MIM type is a CSV, MIM type is a Word document. That MIM type will be given. Based on that MIM type, will be storing the file to a temporary object. Then we will convert whatever the way we want and use it. I hope you got my point. So if somebody want to exchange image or CSV or a document file, how do they exchange? Convert the data in the form of binary blob file, send it. We also receive in the form of blob file and we convert into corresponding object and save it. I hope you are good. Okay. So I hope these examples are clear now. Examples are clear. Everyone is good with this
Yes,
example? Right.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes, Sathish.
so this is a dynamic. Now tell me, when do you go for this? When do you go for it? Now the point is, I have serialization. This serialization functions will work when you have fixed object and you want to convert it. Always we send a fixed format of response to someone, then this will be helpful to us. But when you want to form JSON, depends upon the context. I want to form the JSON, depends upon the context. Let us say somebody gave me search text, or somebody gave me object name. When they gave me object name, I have written list of records. I have written a list of records. If you send account, I will send account data. If you send contact, I will send contact data. If it is opportunity, opportunity data. Now, which response I am going to give? You are not sure. You are not sure. Then I have a substitute like this. If somebody is asking for account details, if account is available, I will send account data. If account is not there, I am sending contact data. If contact is also not there, send the lead data. Now, which response I am going to send? If account is there, I will send account data. Account is not there, I will send contact data. Account and contact, both of them are not there, I will send lead data. Are you getting my point? Now, which response I am going to send them? Which response I am going to send them? I am not sure. Are you getting? So, this has to be formed dynamically. I told, if status is success, send list of accounts. Status is failed, send list of, okay, send error. If status is pending, send list of contacts. Are you getting my point? Now, I have to form the JSON string, depends upon the response what I am getting during the runtime. It is not a fixed data. If it is a fixed data, I will use JSON serialization. Now, if I have to form the data dynamically, I have to go for it. Now, I want to say, when you are sending account, what this will send? Account, type, object URL, name, all this data will be sent. I don't want to send all this data. Let me give you this point in a simple line. Look at this context. Everyone look at this context. We'll give the clear difference between these two. This is the data what I want to send. So I'm using JSON1 equal to serialize. The same thing I'm also giving system.json generator. Get generator. Now JS dot ACC. Then I'm getting here. Now I'm giving this is what I get. One is static serialization, another one is dynamic serialization. Look at the output, what we are getting. Same data only, no. In the first one, what are you getting? Attributes, type, account, name, testing, phone. Okay, JSON. Look at the format. ACC, attribute, type, account, name, testing, phone. Now here, if you are writing an object, you are getting this type of problem. Then what I want to do? I don't want to add all this extra stuff. I don't want to add all this extra stuff. So what I want to do? As I don't want to add all the extra stuff, in the dynamic serialization, we have a choice here. What is the choice? Instead of writing an object, I am saying JS dot write field name dot object. Now I give this. So I have a choice here to modify. I have a choice to modify how the data should be represented. There I don't have any choice. Object is there, convert, all the things will come there. But when I am going with the dynamic, I have a choice to decide what should be there in my response. Now go back to this. Now look at this. Now I told ACC name testing phone 04123. Here extra attributes are there which I don't want. I want to straight away send account with account record. Now here what are we getting here? Attribute, type, account. Are you getting? So when you go for dynamic serialization, you have a choice to mention what should be there in the data. What should be there? When you go for static serialization, straight away object will be converted into string. What are the additional parameters are there? They also will be added. You don't have a choice to say what should be there, what cannot be there. Are you getting my point? Another one. Now I am taking here another example here. I am taking here ACC dot. Now I don't want this rating to be sent. I want only name and phone number should be sent. I don't want the rating should be sent. But when you go to static serialization, you don't have any choice. When you go for static serialization, you don't have a choice. Everything will be converted into JSON string. But when you go for dynamic, you have a choice to say what to be displayed, what not to be displayed. Now static says name, phone, rating. I cannot avoid it. When I go to dynamic, I have a choice to mention which elements of my object should be displayed. Right? So when you want to customize the data in the JSON purely based on your choice, you go with a dynamic serialization. When I want to take only, now we got the complete data. I don't want name, phone, rating. I want only phone number. Then I don't want to deserialize entire story. I want to deserialize only that particular name. Then I go for dynamic deserialization. No, okay. Object to string, string to object straight away. It is static. Now I want to choose. I want to be a choosy. I want to choose the particular elements to be on the JSON. I want a particular elements to be on JSON, or I want only few elements in the JSON to be taken back. Then I go for dynamic operation. I hope you are clear with this. People are comfortable with this. Clear for everyone, right? This is what dynamic deserialization. 90% of the times we use dynamic serialization. 90% of the times we use, okay, dynamic deserialization. 90% of the times dynamic serialization, dynamic deserialization. I hope you're good. Clear for everyone? Right.
Yes, thank you.
So that's all from my end for the day. We'll continue in the next session. You can copy these examples from your developer console. So online, anyone has any query from your end? Online people? Come again, Amma. Your voice is not audible. Can you be a bit loud?
Yeah. If you don't mind, can you please explain one more time the binary file content type that transform?
That we'll be seeing, Amma. Down the line, we'll be taking the examples of it. Practically, we see it. Okay. Right now, understand that we're taking the, if you want, if you are supposed to send the data, if you are supposed to send a binary info like files or images, if you have to send a files or images, we are supposed to take the data in the form of blob and send it. Okay. Just understand the point. Okay. Down the line, when I go to examples, programmatical examples, I'll be showing you how practically they are converted. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Satish, there would not be any changes in timings, right?
Yeah.
The timings will remain same.
Yeah, times will be fixed. 7:30 AM.
Okay.
Today there is issue with the GoToMeeting,
Okay.
so it was clear.
Okay, fine.
1 minute.